Welcome to Carter Smoke. Today we have a special guest, Benzo Zoom, premiering his new song, and we're gonna ask him a couple questions. We're gonna smoke some of this great gas provided by a local plug. Got gelato, another glass filter, of course, with the temp hemp tea wrap. Sorry about that, y'all. Just been smoking a little bit too much, but we're gonna jump into this interview. Thanks for coming. What's up, man? How you doing today?
We doing good, man. Benzo Zoom. New single dropping, relevant this month, man. Y'all please tune in, man. It's gonna be a good year for me, yes, sir.
You know what? Let's get the fans to get to know you. What got you here? You know, what made you start making music?
I started making music after high school. I was 18 years old, going through a lot, and my brother came to me. My brother Rio came to me, and it was just for fun at first. We just went to the studio on some fun shit, not too much. But then it got serious, you know what I'm saying? My other little brother got involved, DJ Rax the Mastermind. My cousin Aldo, he got involved, and from there it became serious. And we seen how good we was, and we seen the type of talent that we had in the music, you know what I'm saying? And that's what got me here today, you know what I mean?
When you say just started for fun, like how did y'all, you know, like was this, you know, was it like a group thing or, you know?
Nah, but it literally started me and my brother Rio. We was just chilling one day and we literally just went to the studio on some fun shit. It wasn't nothing like, hey, you want to be like famous rappers? Like I said, we was playing football at the time. We had just graduated. Went to the studio, recorded some dope shit on some fun shit. Like I said, it wasn't no serious shit. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even think we really like broke shit down. We would just listen to a beat, got on that motherfucker, and it turned out to be great. And from there, that's when it kind of got like, man, we probably can actually like do some shit, because we weren't doing shit at the time. Like I said, I had just got done playing football, living with my pops after high school. I wasn't doing shit, and when we seen the talent that we had, we like, man, fuck it, shit. That you know, that's something we might have to look into, and you know, it just got serious from there.
What do you consider your music to bring to the table? You know, that's different from other artists. You know, there's a lot of upcoming artists. You know, a lot of people out that's doing rap. What do you say makes your music unique?
One simple word would be the creativity. A lot of y'all niggas out here doing the same stuff, man. Ain't nobody really thinking different. You know, we talking about the same stuff. We bringing the same thing to the table, and you know that's cool because it's still selling. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like with me, I bring a lot of creativity that a lot of people don't have. On myself, I'm not a person who got to talk about certain things to connect with certain fans on my tracks. Like I can literally be myself on the track and understand how to bring that out to the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Simple as talking about just smoking and going through the struggle. You know, I know how to bring that shit out to make it pop to where people want to listen to it all the time. Where I feel like a lot of artists nowadays is using the same stuff, same beats, same tempo, same lyrics, like no creativity at all. Like, and I feel like that's what I bring to the table more than a lot of other artists, especially in my area, but really around the whole US, around the whole world.
Speaking of, okay, you say creativity. Can you kind of give us detail on what goes in? Like let's say when you're making a song, whether it's like the lyrics or the beats or anything, just what goes into the different aspects of your creative outlook on your music?
A lot of it, honestly, is just what I'm coming through and what I'm dealing with in life at that particular time. Because that's a lot of my songs. Like I want to feel connected with my songs a lot of times. So a lot of times I'm going in there with the perspective of what I'm going through in life. How do I feel like that can connect to someone else in the world? And how can my lyrics and the way I put my struggle help others in a way of upliftment and all those things. So that's kind of my process when I'm going to the studio, and even when I'm just at home writing to a song, writing to a beat. You know, it's how can I really put my struggle, put my life, and put the things that I'm into and connect it with other people around the world.
That's very interesting. Okay, so you know how many you say this is your first official drop on, you know, just on a major platform, but you have a lot of music on SoundCloud already. You know, how do you like? Does this feel like a major accomplishment, like a big first step in trying to become like a breakout artist, or you know, like what do you feel about it? You know, how are you feeling about your song?
I love it, and I think y'all gonna love it too. the best part about this and how you said like, you know, not really having a lot of songs on major platforms. This song, it means a lot to me because it's like the start of me actually putting forth towards my dream and towards what I want to be in life, and that's, you know, a music star, man. And I feel like since 18, I haven't really put the right energy into that, you know, the energy that I feel like I can. And this start right here is kind of amplifying that. You're gonna hear that in the song as well. So this really means to me like the start of a new journey for myself, because again, this is something I ain't never done before. I'm kind of jumping off the ledge right here, and you know, I'm doing it. I'm taking that leap of faith. I'm doing it because I believe in myself. It's just all about putting in what you want. You know, if you're not putting in what you want in life, you're not gonna get nothing back. So this song kind of simplifies me doing that for the first time in my life for 25 years.
25 years, hey, that's it's a blessing just to be here, you know. With that was a really deep response. You know, I want to analyze it just a little bit further. It's been, you said you started your music career in 2018. So from there to now, you know, obviously, what are the things you feel like, you know, when you first started that you improved on versus, you know, where you are now? Like, what are things, you know, you said you started this for fun and you're taking a little bit more serious at this point. So what are the factors that played into like, okay, you know, this is what you want to do?
I think really it was just about seeing my talent and seeing how good I am. And it was like, is this, you know, you just gonna let that go to waste? You know what I'm saying? Because I show up a lot of people in my songs, and I hear a lot of people say that I can be big in this, and it's like, so for me, the seriousness part comes from like nigga, you want to do this or not? You know what I'm saying? Is you really about it? Is you really willing to make certain sacrifices that you haven't in the past? Are you willing to do certain things that you wasn't willing to do in the past to really get to this step of where you're trying to go? And for me, that's my biggest improvement. I feel like I always had the talent, you know, not to be cocky or nothing like that. Like, I feel like I always had the flows, I always had the good lyrics, I always knew how to bring my music to people even when I first started. But one thing I didn't have was that drive, was that passion. So for me, that's my biggest like upgrade since 2018, is that now I see a whole vision, and now I know how to attack that vision versus just putting stuff into the world and not really knowing how to attack it and not having that energy to attack it. Now I got that energy, I know what I need to do, and yeah.
You were saying that your music comes from, you know, what you're going through in different parts, but what also plays a part of the creative, you know, thinking to the song, you know, from point A to point Z? What are some of those, you know, if you don't mind sharing, the thought process, you know, key points in this particular song?
For this song again, I don't really believe there's like you go into a song and like plan out how to write a song. Like, yeah, that I feel like that comes with creativity. You know, with me, especially with this song, it's just passion. You know, it's just hearing the beat and putting my life on that beat. You know, now figuring out how to put it on that beat in a way that you want to connect with the crowd, in a way of how you want to connect with the crowd. For me, it's just about, you know, knowing what you want from the song. But I don't ever feel like there's like a mapped out process on how to write a good song. Like, I feel like you come in there and you just write from your heart. You know what I'm saying? You write from your passion, it's just gonna be there. And that's what this song gonna rectify, man. It's gonna simplify. You're gonna hear that in the song, and that's pretty much my process to making a good song. And all my songs, you know, it just comes from the heart. You know, when I hear that beat, I just think about my life, me, and the rest just comes out from there.
A lot of people say when an artist makes a song, you know, they kind of have a feeling like this is a song that's gonna like blow up, or like this is the song that like really get us on the map, or, you know, do you feel like this could be that song for you?
I feel like every song in a way could be that for you. I feel like in a way you never really know, because I mean, you got songs that you might not even like yourself as an artist, and I've had that happen to me before. I got songs that I don't even like, but other people be like, man, you know, that'd be a hit. So I feel like you never really truly know, but I feel like all my songs are capable of being the one that can blow. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I got that type of talent in me. But I feel like you can never really know. You just love your songs the way you love them, and how the crowd takes it is how the crowd takes it.
That's true. That's true. Crowd. How close do you feel you are to your fan base? You know, with the area you're in versus just like, you know, do you have fans out of the state? And where are you sitting at?
That's funny because I'm very close to my fan base, but I only got like 4 fans, and that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really got no fan base, but that's going back to me, you know, in 2018, not really putting that effort in to get that fan base. Just making the songs, just listening to them, not putting them out. You know what I'm saying? Not putting in that effort to show people the talent I got. So now, I think I will have a large fan base. Like by the end of this year, I honestly think, you know, people around this area, you know, the St. Louis area, know who I am and respect my music. But, you know, right now, like I said, my biggest fan base is my family. If I know me.
I'm a fan. I listen to some of your songs. You know, we played around with a lot of different. Just listening to y'all, just listening to me sample certain things. I've never heard nothing bad. I will put that out there from my standpoint. That's always been great. Whether it's just been the beat, like from the starting point, or even to how the rapping on there. You know. So, what do you consider like this song to like mean? You know, you say you know you really was feeling it. You know, this is a great song, and this like what made you make this your first drop? That's what I'm trying to get to.
That's a good question. Because I actually had several songs to choose from. Coming into this year, I picked the date. You know, when I wanted to drop that song. Again, I swear, man, it really shows the struggle of how you can endure the struggle and how you can make it a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know how to do that these days. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard for everybody. It's not easy to go through struggle and make that something good and part of your life. But for me, that song, that's what it means, man. It means going through a struggle, but being okay with that and knowing that your process and your progress is what means the most. You know what I'm saying? Progress over everything, man. If you're making progress in life, no matter how big it is, no matter how small it is, that's the best thing in life, and that's really what that song is about.
Well, you know, a wise person once told me progress ain't nothing but a slow process. So, you know, everything comes with time. A lot of, you know, I feel like everybody want to be great, but you don't always get the opportunity. And a lot of people don't want to work for the opportunity. So when it don't happen, when they want it to happen, they just kind of give up. It's just, like I said, y'all been doing this since 2018. It's been some hard times. We went through a pandemic. A lot of places were closed. You know, you got a lot of time on your hands. So how do you feel you've perfected? Like, I'm not even gonna say perfected, but you're like perfecting your craft as you go along. So from back then to now, what do you feel is your strong points as far as like the music goes?
I think it would have, for me, just not being afraid to try new things. I think I'm a guy who is willing to rap on any beat, willing to go in any genre, because I feel like I can, and I feel like that's a huge thing in music too. You gotta go outside the genre. You gotta know how to make different type of music and even connect with different type of people, even if they're not like you. I feel like that's my biggest thing, and that's the biggest thing I really want to perfect, is just being able to go outside of any lane and trying the newest of things. Because I think when you look around, that's when everybody make their biggest hits. When they trying whatever, they doing new things, and they don't care about nothing. You know what I'm saying? They just believe in their talent and they believe in themselves. So that's like my biggest thing I'm trying to perfect, is just being somebody who can just hop on anything, and I'm just so versatile with everything, any type of beat, any type of song, any type of genre I can make.
You know, when you brought this song to me, I was really excited to have you on the podcast. I don't think I don't do podcasts, I just more do shorts, but I'm trying to just branch out. And I also believe in showing support through local artists, whether it's rap, you know, whatever type of content you're in. And I was actually glad, I'm really excited to have you on here. And just going off, how many songs do you think you've made over like the last three or 4 years?
3 or 4 years, man. I ain't made well over 100 plus songs. 3 4 years. Yeah. I probably last year I probably made over 60 songs if you combine with me and my brothers. You know, but solos I don't have a lot of solos, but yeah, I got a lot of songs made.
So, you know, most of your songs are with you and your brothers. What made you choose to do this song as an individual?
Because again, I feel like we got the talent to be solo artists. You know what I'm saying? Me and my brother's not really a group. We just do this together. And everything we do is together. So I've always had solos that I made sometimes from time to time, but I never really dropped a solo, never really promoted myself as a solo artist. We was all kind of just promoting ourselves together. So I think just that ability to know that we can be solo artists. You know, we don't need, in a sense, we need each other to be successful, right? But I feel like as far as artists, you know what I'm saying? My brother don't need me to be successful. I don't need my brother to be successful. So I feel like that confidence to be a solo artist is what drove me to put this out as a solo.
Interesting. How as family, do you feel like family, you know, you say your brothers, do they play a close role in your, like, part of your creative process when it goes into music though?
Yeah, cause my little brother, Braxton, he made the beats. So, you know, a lot of times me and him actually sat down and I literally see him make the beat and I write. And then as far as my other brothers, we write together, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times we own the same song. So as far as the process goes, yeah, they're very, very close in how I, you know, do my process. But again, you know, a lot of my process just comes from just who I am, you know what I'm saying? Just from the heart.
Well, I think you have a great head on your shoulders. Let's get into more of the process behind. I want to know, like, when you're writing your song at that moment, you were saying your brother makes the beats, so do that play hand in hand? Like, are you listening to them as you're writing them, or do you kind of fit it to it, you know, after the beats are made? How do that kind of?
Yeah, if I'm right there with him while he's making the beat, you know, it's actually a lot easier for it because as he's making it, you know, I'm hearing certain sounds go together, and I'm able to kind of come up with a flow. But yeah, that's pretty. When he's right there, yeah, I'm writing as he. I feel like that's the easiest way, like, cause you're hearing the beat come together, and you put your lyrics together as that goes, you know. But a lot of times I'm just putting my flows together. When I'm hearing them make them sound, I'm just putting my flows together.
That's awesome. That's something, you know, that's also, I feel that I will say this for me. You're doing this on your own beats. You were saying a lot of people, you know, as far as creativity, you know, they're using the same process or same, you know, just same ingredients to get a different outcome, but you're actually making your own. So
yeah,
that's awesome. Well, we're almost at 500 subscribers. Please keep liking, watching, subscribing. I'm counting on you all. I will try to be as consistent as possible. You have a lot of more content dropping without any wait, without waiting anymore. Sorry, it's really great gas. That I'm gonna play the new song.
My new single, Relevant.
And when is the drop date? That's what we didn't get to.
Yeah, so I sent it out on the 16th. It has gotten approved, so the song will be here before the month ends in a couple of days. But again, if you follow my Instagram, Benzo Zoom, you will see every update and when the song drops. But it will be very, very soon.
All right, y'all. Here it goes.
I've been telling no extra shit, getting this money, it make me feel excellent, yeah. When I'm counting this money, it's doing Come tell me, it made me feel relevant, yeah. I step in the spot, I don't do no flexing, they see it all over me, yeah. They been saying beings ain't been getting no money, but I ain't hearing what they saying. Good gas I'm smoking on right now. This shit'll move a whole crowd. This shit is louder than the side. I'm making money, boys, pile. On my way to millions, I just grind. I be fresh as hell with no design. On my first whip, no cosign. I been going hard on my mom. Working, nigga, I ain't lazy. Broke days made me crazy, not where I wanna be right now. But man, my pocket's been amazing. Crossing off the gold daily. For my family, I go crazy. Grind forever, that's my wave. Broke days really saved me. And I face that shit brave. But I can't forget my brother. They was with me every day. So I can't be a slave. For the system, I just can't.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching the video. Thank you for tapping in. If you enjoy the video from before, just keep tapping in. I'll have more content coming, more podcasts, more shorts, more reviews, anything. And I'll also be responding to all requests. Anything that's been asked, I will do my best to get back to you. I will leave my email on my socials. Thank y'all for everything. Keep tapping in. Appreciate it.